Hey guys, welcome back to Starry Eyes. I'm your host Maxine, and I talk about everything under the stars on this channel. And today is Monday, and you know what that means? It means that it's Magical Monday. So every Monday, I tell you guys about the week ahead through tarot cards or through the stars and the transits that are going on in the sky. And today I'm doing both. And I always pull cards for every sign on the zodiac wheel. So I start with Aries and I end with Pisces. And I'm also going to tell you guys about the crystal of the week. There's always a crystal of the week. And if you guys want to know more and you want to know what that crystal of the week looks like, well, you guys can go to my Instagram for this channel, Starry Eyes Show, and you will find out even more. So I'm going to just give you like a brief intro to the crystal of the week. And this week it's Symphonicite, and it is a green-hued crystal. And I'll let you guys know more about it later on in the show. So right now we're doing the card pull for the week. So I have 3 decks: Past Life Oracle, the African Tarot, and the Oracle of the Mermaids. So we're going to get started right now. And let's see what is going to come up for everyone this week. Last week was a bit rough emotionally for a lot of people. You could even, see it in the news that we lost some people last week, and it was just a pretty heavy week emotionally. And if you have been, picking up that someone isn't doing well, or if you haven't been doing well emotionally, reach out to people. Now is the time to not just hold back and separate yourself from people. It's a big time to connect, is what I'm feeling, is that you need to connect. You need to call somebody if you need help. Don't hold things in right now. Don't think that you have to go at whatever situation you're dealing with alone. So I'm going to get started with Aries. Let's see what's going on for Aries this week. Okay. So the first half of the week, you guys got angels. And what I'm getting from this card is that there's something from your past that's lingering. And it could be a past relationship. It could be, money issues, like some debt that you need to pay off. But what you need to do, because a lot of you Aries people are confused about how to move forward, about how to rid yourself of the past, how to let go and start anew. Because it feels like there's this new life waiting for you. It's kind of like dangling in front of your face, but then there's still this baggage that you're bringing into this new week, and it's stifling you in some way. So what your guides want you to know is that send all your worries to them. Pray, write, meditate, but send your worries upwards. And ask the universe for help. Ask the universe to intervene, because I feel like you haven't asked the universe yet. And once you do that, and once you surrender, you will move forward. You will get your answer. You will be pushed into a certain direction that you have been wanting to be pushed into. I feel like you need to ask for help, but you need to ask for like spiritual help, spiritual guidance. This may even mean that you need to go to church or reach out to a spiritual counselor, a shaman, someone who is, someone who knows what they're talking about and knows how to direct you in the right direction. It could even be a life coach, is what I'm feeling for some of you. But you definitely need to cut ties with this past situation or this past person at the beginning of the week. So love this week, you guys got beauty. And I feel like for many of you Aries, you're going out on dates. Could be with someone you already know, or it could be a new situation. But you are going to be very attracted to this person. Whoever this person is, you are just like very physically attracted to them. But remember to go beyond that, because I feel like you can get stuck on that. They just may be this like really good looking movie star look type of person. They just have that look to them. But you can get stuck on that and get very superficial. And remember that there's something deeper there. And I feel like this person you could connect with on a deeper level, but you're not allowing yourself to for some reason. It's like you're very stuck on the superficial image of this person. So the second half of the week, you guys got 5 of Pentacles. And what I'm getting, Aries, is that you guys need to hold on to your money at the end of the week. You guys may have been overspending at the beginning of the week, and that's why it's leading you to just like kind of hold on and hoard money. And if you can, I would suggest you staying in at the end of the week. You may also be feeling very tired at the end of the week as well, which leads you to staying in and resting and relaxing. But definitely only spend on practical items at the end of the week. No overindulging, because I feel like you'll regret it if you do. So moving on to Taurus. So the first half of the week for Taurus, you guys got orphan. You guys are feeling like you are being left out in the cold, like someone has pushed you away, and this could be in regards to family. It can be in regards to a breakup is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. But it feels as if you are just, it feels like you're an outsider looking in for some reason. And know that there are people around you that love you and care about you. I feel like this is how you view yourself, but this isn't the true case in your life. I feel like you do have a good support system. You do have people that care about you, and you're just focusing on this one person and how they're treating you. I feel like for many of you, this is in regards to love. You and this person may have broken up. They may have walked away from you, or you may have walked away from them and are now regretting it. But know that you have other people that are wanting to give you love. So just because this person isn't giving you attention right now and making you feel like this, doesn't mean that that's the end of your world. There's still so many people around you that want to give you love. So spend time with people that want to spend time with you at the beginning of the week. Don't focus on people that are ignoring you and that aren't treating you well, is what I'm picking up. So the second half of the week, you guys got 6 of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is that, you know, at the beginning of the week, your emotions are high, you're feeling lonely, you're not feeling that great. But at the end of the week, you move on. At the end of the week, you find your worth is what I'm getting. You may be really pushing and, you know, focusing too much on this person from the past, or this person that walked away from you. And you realize this isn't going anywhere. So at the end of the week, you pick yourself back up and you move forward. And there's other people in this ship with you. So this could be friends. You could be going on a mini vacation with them, or you could just be like going out to a party with them and just having fun. But lean on friends and lean on family right now. Don't worry about the person any longer. Don't worry about the situation. If it's meant to come back later on, it will. But right now, you guys, this separation happened for a reason. So don't look at it with these eyes. It was for your benefit. So your love life, this is the card for your love life, Taurus, and you guys got dreams. And what I'm feeling is that, especially if you're a single Taurus, you are going to meet your person, your next romantic partner, through your dreams. They're going to first come to you through your dreams, which is very intense and kind of crazy. But I feel like this next person that you meet, you guys are going to have a telepathic connection with, and it's going to be very, very intense. And it's like you guys won't have to say much to each other. You just know what the other person is thinking. And if you are a Taurus that's in a long-term relationship, your relationship is getting deeper and it's moving on to the spiritual plane where you guys, like I said, don't have to really say anything verbally uh, to communicate to the other person. You guys are just like, guys just know. So it's very interesting. It's a very interesting week for you Tauruses in regards to love. Now moving on to Gemini. So Gemini, the Gemini new moon is on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. So Gemini, the first half of your week, you guys got trees. And with trees, what I'm getting is that you're growing. A lot of you Geminis are having birthdays this week, so happy birthday. But this shows that you're growing, you're maturing, you're learning, you are taking in past lessons and applying them to your current life. So at the beginning of the week, it's a good week. I mean, it's a good start to the week for you. And there's some type of lesson. I feel like you're going to be tested a little bit at the beginning of the week, Gemini. There's something that comes back to you. It's like a repeated lesson, but you pass this time. You don't do what you always do. It feels like you snap out of it and you redirect your attention to the positive side of things. Like maybe you were constantly getting into relationships that were toxic, and there's a toxic person that comes to you at the beginning of the week and you deny their advances. Something like that's going to happen, and that's a great thing. Second half of the week, you guys got 10 of Swords. Like I said, it's like reinforcing that this is it. This is the end of a cycle, the end of a chapter for you guys, and you've learned the lesson. So don't fall back into old habits. There's no need for that. This is dead and gone. This person is dead and gone. So if someone from your past tries to come back to you at the end of the week, even if it's a friend or even a family member, someone that you just have not been getting along with, have not seen eye to eye with, they may have hurt you, they may have stolen from you, is what I'm feeling. Let it go, walk away, keep it pushing. Because they're that past toxic energy, and you don't need to bring that into your future. So your love card is the Mirror. And that is definitely what I'm getting, Gemini. So, and it makes sense because we're in Gemini season and it's all about twins and mirroring people and projecting. And that's definitely what I'm feeling in regards to love this week for you. Be very careful about what you put out into the world, especially, your thoughts, your mind, you single Geminis, because you will get just that coming back at you. So make sure your thoughts are positive. Make sure you are only focusing on the positive aspects of your partner or the person you're dating. Don't always focus on the negative, because that's what's going to come towards you. Speak beauty into your love life is what I'm getting. Cancer. So, the first half of your week, you guys got Celtic Cross. Very spiritual. A lot of you are either deciding that you want to take part in some type of religion. You decide you want to go back to church. You may even want to study theology, is what I'm feeling for some of you. You guys may even want to go into tarot reading or the metaphysical side of life. Like you guys may decide you want to start working at a metaphysical shop or something of that nature. I just feel like you're feeling more spiritual at the beginning of the week, and you're wanting to take up some type of practice, some type of routine. It could even just be meditating every morning and night, but you're ready to commit to something that puts you on a higher plane vibrationally. At the end of the week, you guys are feeling like the 10 of Cups. And I'm feeling another card. Oh, wow. So there was another card stuck to the back of the 10 of Cups, and you guys got the Devil. So 10 of Cups and the Devil are at the end of the week. So what I'm feeling is Be careful not to overindulge. Be careful not to drink a lot. For many of you Cancers that are going out this weekend, make sure that you are taking care of your drinks. Make sure you know who's making your drinks. Because I feel that for many of you Cancers, you're going to be out at a party with a lot of new people, and some of them may not have your best interests at heart. I randomly just felt that right now. So be very mindful of who you're around at the end of the week. But I also feel that for many of you, you guys are going to be celebrating with family. There may be news of a child, pregnancies, and if you don't want a pregnancy, then be very careful with this because I feel like a surprise pregnancy may happen um, due to whatever shenanigans you get into at the end of the week, Cancer. And your love card is sisterhood. So what I'm getting is that if you are a single Cancer, you need to reach out to your friends and let them know that you are open to dating and ask them if they have someone in mind for you. Because I feel like some of your friends have been hanging out with someone and they're like, this person would be perfect for you. And you may be going on a blind date this week, is what I'm feeling for many of you Cancers that are single. And for those that are coupled up, there may be some issue going on between you and your partner. And I think you need to reach out to friends for advice on this matter because I feel like your friends can help you move forward in a positive way. So now we're moving on to Leo. So Leo at the beginning of the week, spirituality and religion. So if you are a Leo with Cancer in your chart, or if you're a Cancer with Leo in your chart, I highly suggest that you focus on your spirituality at the beginning of the week. I feel like it's going to help you. I feel like many of you have been feeling lost, and the reason being is that you don't have faith. You don't have any hope that things are going to get better for some reason. And I think turning to this spirituality and religion, it doesn't even have to be in the traditional sense, whatever form that you find resonating with your energy and vibration, go down that path because it's going to help you find direction. It's going to help you move into your career and your calling. I think you need to work with this at the beginning of the week, whether you're a Leo or Cancer. So the second half of the week, Leo, you guys got Ace of Pentacles. So money is on your mind. I feel like for many of you, you're going to be applying to something, or you may get word of a job opening, or you guys are going to be going on an interview at the end of the week, or you could even be going out for an audition. But whatever is coming to you, it's going to be very lucrative, and I feel like you are going to get the job, or you're at least going to get a call back, and you're going to get some, like a second interview with this company or a second audition with this person. And your love card is the Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. So Leo, what I'm getting is that if you've been waiting for someone to call you, they're calling you this week. They miss your voice is what I'm getting. For those who may have been in a breakup situation or an argument with a romantic prospect, they are missing you. They miss your voice for some reason is what I'm feeling. And they're going to call you this week. And what I'm getting is that you need to listen more and speak less when they come to you. And if you aren't in a coupled up situation and a Leo, you need to talk to your partner more. I feel like you haven't been as open as you should be. Maybe you're scared to voice your opinions, but this card is saying that you need to speak up if something has been bothering you, Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo. Many of these cards this week are focusing on faith and spirituality and religion and, vibing higher. There's something about this week that has a very spiritual and mystical touch to it. Because Virgo, you guys got trust and faith, and you guys got galactic. So Virgo, at the beginning of the week, once again, I'm feeling. So if you are a Cancer with Virgo, if you're a Leo with Virgo in your chart, or if you have Virgo, Cancer, and Leo in your chart, you guys need to focus on spirituality. You guys need to pray. You guys need to meditate, go to yoga, go for a walk, call a pastor, a preacher, a shaman up, a life coach, go to therapy. Something about getting your mind right and getting your mind on a positive note. Working with affirmations, working with the law of attraction, abundance is going to allow you to reach for the stars and actually grab a star. Because I feel like you guys are on the brink of something, and for some reason, there's a block, and it's all in your mind. So think about that, Virgo. If you want to get to that higher paying job, if you want to get married, if you want to have a kid, if you want to get that car or that house, the only thing that's blocking you is your mind, is what I'm feeling at the beginning of the week. Second half of the week, 8 of Cups. You're moving on. You're letting go of a way of thinking. It clicks at the end of the week. What is your block? So maybe praying and meditating allows you to actually see what that block is. Maybe calling out to the universe and telling him, bring me a sign on what I need to fix, on what I need to let go of. You get that sign at the end of the week and you let it go. It could be multiple people. It could be just past situations or trauma that have been, stuck on replay in your mind and you just finally let them go. It could literally be physical possessions as well. You may even be moving on to a different home, maybe leaving behind someone, breaking up with someone. But whatever the case may be, I feel like you're going to be ready for that next chapter at the end of the week because you let go. So for your love life, Virgo, whether you're single or coupled up, you guys got the Unseen card. And this one is annoying because it says too much is hidden from you. So Virgo, what I'm getting from this card is that you're not getting any answers from Spirit in regards to your love life this week. It is saying that you need to use your intuition on how to move forward. And if someone is being dishonest, or if you just feel like someone is being dishonest, they are. And you need to run with that feeling. You're not crazy. Don't allow them to gaslight you and make you feel like you're crazy because you're not, is what I'm getting to. So, first half of the week, Libra, you guys got Asia. And what I'm getting from this is that many of you that have Libra in your chart or are Libras are planning a trip to Asia, or you may start working with some type of business that's overseas that is connected to Asia. But I definitely feel like for some reason, for a lot of you Libras that are watching this, you guys are going to go to Asia. Or you guys are going to maybe connect with someone from Asia that is going to help your business in some way. Second half of the card is Death. And in this card, it shows a funeral. It shows someone praying over that dead body, and then it shows someone in attendance. What I'm getting, Libra, is that for some of you, you guys may be literally going to a funeral at the end of the week. But with the Sun card in the back, it's kind of like a celebration. It feels like maybe this person knew that it was their time to go, and maybe you also knew that it was going to be that person's time, and celebrating their life. Many of you, I feel like many of you are going to be surrounded by family and friends, and you're going to be bringing up like old memories, especially if this person was a jokester. And I feel like for a lot of you, you guys had this jokester person in your life that passed away, and so you're going to just be thinking about old memories, looking at pictures. And if you aren't going to a funeral at the end of the week, then I just feel like you're mourning the loss of a relationship. But you're also able to look at the good times that you two share as well. So you're like mourning that loss, but you're also thankful that that person was in your life. So your love life card is the Present. You need to focus on the present when it comes to love. Let go of the past, release it, send it love. Like I said, death. Because with every death, there is a birth. And I think that, you know, things ended with that past person for a reason. And if someone is currently in your energy field that is showing you attention, or that is giving you affection, or that's willing to, you should give them a chance. You should give them a chance. Libra. Scorpio. At the beginning of the week, you guys got 2 cards. First card is Wisdom. Next card is Wars and Battles. For some reason, I'm picking up that some of you Scorpios either have a W at the beginning of your name, like Warren, or you may be dealing with someone named Warren or something like that. But I feel like you got to be smart about this. Battle is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you have to pick and choose your battles with this person. Some of you, this could be at work. Actually, I feel like a lot of you, it's at work, or it's a family member, someone you live with. But pick and choose your battles with this person. Is it really worth it to always be fighting or arguing or repeating stuff? I don't know. I feel like you have to be very strategic about this situation. Second half, you guys got the Lovers. So the second half of the week is a lot more balanced than the first half. And for some of you, you guys may be going out on a date, or you may be reconnecting with someone from your past. You guys are able to see eye to eye. You guys are able to talk about things and be honest, is what I'm feeling. It's like someone's finally ready to be honest at the end of the week. I don't know if there's been deception, but it feels like someone wants to right a wrong at the end of the week. Love card. Receptivity. It says, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So what I'm getting is that you need to take a step back, Scorpio, in your love life. You may have been doing all the work, whether you're single or coupled up. And I think right now you need to take a step back and you need to see what your partner is made of. And you need to give them a chance to shower you with love, attention, affection. And if they don't do that, well, then you know it's time to go. Because I feel like you've been putting in so much work and effort in this situation, and your partner's gotten kind of lazy in a way. So you need to take a step back and see if they will do the same for you. Because if they won't, you know where to go. First half of the week, Sagittarius, lessons and blessings. I think you're going to get a gift at the beginning of the week, Sagittarius. I feel like you've been a little bit down and stressing out about something. It could be in regards to money. It could be just a lot of things. Sorry, guys. All of a sudden, I just got this wave of feeling tired. But yeah, so the lessons and blessings card is for Sagittarius, and I feel like you guys are going to get some type of gift, some type of recognition, reward, but know that you deserve this, because I feel like you've been really hard on yourself, you've been down, you've been feeling a bit lonely is what I'm feeling for some of you Sagittarians, and you deserve this, so accept it. Second half of the week, you guys got 4 of Cups. Why aren't you accepting this offer? What is holding you back from accepting this offer? You need to ask yourself that at the end of the week, Sagittarius. I feel like someone is offering you love, is offering you a job, or is offering you a way out of feeling so low. And for some reason, you're like, no, no, I don't want it. And I feel like you're going to miss out on an opportunity if you don't even give this cup a chance. Give this cup a chance. Take a sip from it. You don't have to drink the whole, cup, but take a sip and see where that leads you. So your love card is sacrifice. There are those worth taking. There are those that will destroy you. So what I'm getting from this card is that it deals with today. Because today is June 11th, and this card has an 11 on it. Interesting. Sagittarius. I feel like you're going to have to sacrifice something to get what you want. Sacrificing your pride, sacrificing a little bit of money, whatever the case may be, really think it through. And if it's worth it, I think you should take that chance. Even if you have to lose a little to get a time, it may be worth it. In regards to love, I feel like for some of you, you're gonna take this crazy trip to go visit someone, and that may scare you because it's like you don't know how this other person is gonna receive that surprise, and you're scared to maybe spend money on that trip. But I feel like it would work out in your favor. I think for some reason I'm feeling that you gotta take a risk in regards to love, Sagittarius. Capricorn. First half of the week, you got baby. You don't want a baby? Then be very careful, Capricorn. I also feel like some of you are acting a bit childish at the beginning of the week. I'm not sure what is going on there. I'm not sure if you guys aren't putting in enough effort at work. It could be that. I feel like for some of you, it's not putting in enough effort at work, maybe picking fights with people at work, or it could be the same in regards to love and family. It just feels like you're not looking at things from another person's point of view. Stop being childish, Capricorn, at the beginning of the week. End of the week, you guys got Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You are, like I said, stop picking petty fights. Stop being childish, because this moves on to the end of the week as well. Arguments. And it looks like you win this argument. But look what you did. You left other people feeling so down and sad. You really cut people to their core. And you may think that this is what needed to happen. You may feel like you're royalty and that you got it going on, but do you? Sorry, Capricorn, I have to pull one more card because I don't know. I feel strongly that you guys just aren't seeing something with the right point of view. You guys also got Empress. What I'm getting from this card, well, from these cards, is that if you get into this drama with this person, you're going to block some type of growth. Or this may be your energy, feeling like you're on top of the world and that you got it going on because you won the battle. You left people in the dust feeling like crap. But once again, I feel like you're going to block some amazing growth. So if you've been arguing with a partner, arguing with an authority figure, arguing with a parent, you need to cut it out because you may really hurt someone's feelings, and that relationship will never be the same after this week if you keep moving down the direction that you're moving into. You can really harm a beautiful connection that you have, and it can even be with your own mother, is one thing for some of you. So tread lightly, Capricorn. Your love card is waterfall. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightless. So what I'm getting is that you will achieve more through silence than you will through communicating verbally. I think that silence will say more for some reason. So if you don't have anything nice to say, zip it. This week is what I'm getting, especially in regards to love. You can really hurt your partner's feelings too, is what I'm getting. And I think that you two may need a break this week. It doesn't mean to break up with your partner, Capricorn, because I definitely don't feel that. But I think maybe you two just need to do your own thing this week because I feel like tensions are high for some reason. And it could be because of that work situation. Could be because of their work situation or finances is what I'm getting. But just allow things to flow and not really force anything to happen and hold back verbally. It feels like a heavy week for you Capricorns in regards to expression for some reason. Aquarius. So first part of the week, you guys are focusing on finances, working a lot, getting, money stuff squared away, paying off debts, all of that good stuff. And then at the end of the week, you guys have the Two of Cups. Maybe going out on a date or just connecting with someone special, a friend, a family member, chatting, going out for coffee, catching up with an old friend. But it just feels like a good connection. It feels pleasant, happy, and relaxed is what I'm getting. You're able to relax at the end of the week with someone special because you got your finances squared away. You may have made a little more money than you're expecting to this week, and you're able to spend it on someone and on yourself and treat them. It feels nice. Your love card is yearning. Aquarians, if you have broken up with someone, you should talk to them. You should call them. Especially if you're like yearning for their love, their touch, their voice, their hair in your face. I don't know, but I just feel like if you miss them, you should call them. Put your pride aside and give this relationship a second chance. And if you are coupled up with me and your partner is yearning for that connection with you, I feel like maybe you have been closed off a bit towards your partner for whatever reason. And it's time to open up. Pisces, you guys got biblical. What am I telling you guys? This week feels so spiritual and mystical, and like to get what you want this week, or to get answers this week, you gotta go to up above. And that's what I'm getting. Once again, for Pisces, any of you need to go to a church, go to some type of group setting, is what I'm feeling. Connecting with people that are on the same path as you, that are into the same interests. It could be even like an occult setting, like a class in regards to tarot or crystals or sacred geometry. It could even be some type of workshop. In this card, he's creating something. It looks like he's creating a stool or a table. So it could be something like that, like some type of workshop where you meet like-minded people at the beginning of the week, connect with them. And it's like part of your spiritual path in some way. Second half of the week is Three of Pentacles, and once again, you see they are at like a church kind of setting and they're building something. So it's a very spiritual week for you, Pisces. And once again, church and community and working as a team with like-minded people. It feels like you're finding your tribe this week is when you're getting Pisces. So if you get invited to some type of group setting that is peaceful and a bit spiritual, go for it. I feel like you're going to meet your people there, and you may even meet a lover there. But don't, focus on that. But I just feel like you're going to be around really good people. So your love card is Lemuria Returns, and one of the words on the card is community, earthy spirituality, ocean conservation. So Pisces, you guys need to reach out to people is what I'm getting. Because I definitely feel like if you're a single Pisces, you're going to meet your partner working on some type of community service event. Could be even feeding the hungry, maybe even working with children in some ways. Some type of charity is how you're going to meet your person. And that's a great way to meet someone special because it shows their heart. It shows what they're about and it shows their core values. And I think that's what you need. You may have been attracting people in the past that just weren't the nicest people. What they believed in didn't even align with what you believed in, and you just felt like it was never going to work. And I think that you're going to be in the right place at the right time this week to meet better suited people for you. So that is it for today's Magical Monday reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember that you can always replay anything that you missed. It is stuck on the channel forever, so you can always refer to it as well. If you want to refer back to a week where it was just crazy and you're thinking about it, and you want to know what was going on, like what was going on in the transits, what did the card say, just hit play and you can replay this whole video. So now we're going to move on to the transits of the week. Today is June 11th, Monday, Magical Monday. And so today, the moon is in Taurus. So when the moon is in Taurus, people love to eat, they love to indulge, they love to drink fancy wines or eat fancy cheeses and chocolates, wear the nicest clothes. That is the kind of energy moon in Taurus is. And it's also a great time to appreciate art and listen to music and just enjoy the finer things in life. Moon opposes Jupiter, which can be an overindulging aspect, emotional eating. So if any of you suffer from, binge eating or just deprivation too, you be very mindful of that transit moon off Jupiter, especially when the moon is in Taurus, because it can affect your eating and it can go from one way to the other. Moon sextile Neptune. So like I said, a very lovely aspect for appreciating art. Moon trine Pluto. So last week, like I said, was a heavy week. And we're still learning the lessons from last week. And today, June 11th, is the same type of energy. We're still bringing in those lessons into this, from last week into this week, into this day. And we're taking them in slowly, but it's going to be a positive change to our vibe and to our soul. Moon sextile Venus. Another overindulging aspect, enjoying friends, having a good time, and just appreciating the people around you, appreciating the beauty that's around you. So then on the 12th, Tuesday, the moon changes into Gemini. The moon in Gemini is not very emotional. The moon rules the emotions and your divine feminine energy. And when the moon is in Gemini, it's very chatty, very logical, not run on emotion at all, and it can be a little bit hyper as well. So, and with Moon trine Mars tomorrow, Tuesday, June 12th, you guys are going to be like on it, on it, on it. And it's a great day to exercise. It's a great day to get a lot of things done. And it is a great day to communicate and reach out to people and call people you haven't spoken to in a while because they're going to have a lot to tell you. It's also a great day to reach out to siblings because Gemini does rule siblings. So Wednesday is the big new moon day, and the new moon is in Gemini. So if you have any Gemini in your chart, especially if you're like a Gemini moon or Gemini Mercury, just know that that part of your chart is going to be lit up. There's going to be a new beginning coming to that area. But like everybody has Gemini in their charts. We have all 12 signs in our charts. So go to astro.com and type in all of your natal chart details and look for the Gemini symbol on the zodiac wheel, and that'll let you know where the new moon is happening in your chart. Also, Mercury moves into Cancer, and with Mercury moving into Cancer, communication gets a little more emotional. So the moon is in Gemini, and then Mercury goes into Cancer, so people are going to be communicating their feelings more, and communication gets a little more loving. And a lot of people are going to be reaching out to family members at this time, especially if there's been a breakdown in communication in regards to family matters. They will be talked about now, but in a peaceful way and a healing way. Moon square is Neptune, so they're going to be blindsided in some way. There may be some type of deception going on under this new moon, or a deception that has been going on will be brought to light, and it's going to be a shocker, is what I'm feeling. And also be very careful about how you express yourself, because, like I said, through the cards, I felt it that you can really hurt someone's feelings. And I feel like I said that about Capricorn. So be very mindful about that on Wednesday. Mercury sextiles Uranus, once again, shocking news. They could even come out on the news. So be very attentive in regards to that, because you may hear about something that is just like, what? It could be good, it could be bad. So moving on to Thursday, the moon moves into Cancer that day. And so the moon sextiles Uranus, more news. It could also be that you're finally taking in that shocking news from Wednesday and you're able to like integrate it into your life. You're able to understand it more, maybe even getting more insight in regards to that situation. But the moon will also be in alignment with Mercury. So once again, I just feel like a lot of communication, a lot of talking, a lot of expressing, especially since it's in Cancer, it's going to be fueled by emotions. And people could be angry and sending like angry, nasty texts or really loving texts. I just strongly feel like for some of you, it's going to be from someone from the past. So be very mindful about that as well if you don't want to talk to them. Moon up Saturn. When Moon is opposite Saturn, it feels like a no energy to me. So when Moon is on the other side of Saturn, it feels like a block. So someone may be trying to communicate with you and you're not receiving it well, or you just don't understand where they're coming from, or you just don't want to hear from them at all. It may be even the same for them. It feels like there's communication, and then there's all of a sudden a no. So it's not a great day to ask for a raise, is what I'm getting. It's not a good day. It's a good day to plan to ask, soon, but it's not a good day to ask. Venus square Uranus, that is a breakup aspect. It usually is people deciding to go their separate ways. So we'll be very mindful about that. I definitely could see that energy happening on Thursday. So if you're wanting to have a conversation with your partner, but you don't want it to get that nasty, heavy, or just go that far. Wait, because on Thursday, you guys may say things that you regret. I just kept getting that for, I feel like it was Capricorn, and I feel like it was someone else in the readings, but like I said, you can always replay this video and find out. But just be very mindful about what you say, because this week I feel like you can really hurt someone's feelings. So then, Friday, the moon is still in Cancer, so people are still going to be emotional. And the moon trines Jupiter, the moon trines Neptune, positive, playful, fun aspects. A lot of cuddling, a lot of talking, a lot of hugging, a lot of chatting, a lot of laughter, happiness, family time, friend time, drinking, being merry. And then later on in the day, moon is opposite Pluto. And it's heavy. It usually is tied to deaths in some way. It could be an emotional death, it could be a physical death. You may, like I said, I think for Libra, there may be a funeral that you attend, or something dies at the end of the week. And so just remember that. And then Mercury opposite Saturn. So Thursday, like I said, there's a block of communication, a block of emotions, and then on Friday it kind of continues. You find out a little more on why that block happened or why that lack is going on, but it doesn't change. It feels like there's some type of finality to that situation or relationship. And then on Saturday, the moon moves into Leo. So things get a little bit brighter. Definitely a great time to go out with friends or just hang out with people that are very hyper and peppy and see the sunny side of life. Hang out with a Leo because that's how they are. So moon squares Uranus. So you may hear from someone that or a friend that you haven't heard from in a while, and they're like, "Let's go out. Let's go to the mall. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to the beach." Say yes to them. Moon is conjunct Venus, so it's a fun day. And then moon is opposite Mars. So it's like go, go, go in the beginning of the day on Saturday. And then at the end of the day, you're like, okay, I need to rest. I need to, veg at home. It's also a great day to go for a hike on Saturday, is what I'm getting. So on Sunday is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And the moon is still in Leo, and the moon squares Jupiter. So flashy outfits, a lot of eating, those yummy, decadent type of foods, and the moon sextiles sun. So people are going to be in a really good mood on Father's Day, on Sunday, and they're going to be very appreciative, is what I'm feeling. They're going to be overspending, so be mindful of that. Remember, I said for one of the signs to not be overspending this week, and there's going to be a lot of happiness. So there is some heaviness midweek, right after the new moon, but it's like you let that go, or you accept that ending, and you're able to move forward on a happy and positive note. So just know that the worst has already happened, and good things are coming. So the crystal of the week is Seraphinite, and it is a green hued crystal. I'll show you guys on Instagram. You have to follow me to find out what it looks like. And it is beautiful. And it is a crystal tied to connecting with your angels. And I highly suggest you guys finding it, or even just getting a picture of it and putting it as your wallpaper on your phone, or printing out a picture and putting it by your bed. Because even having that picture, you still can feel the energy. You still have that vibration around you. Because almost every single sign this week that I pulled, it was tied to spirituality, trust, faith, reaching for the stars. So I feel like we all need to be more confident in our abilities, and having some type of spiritual base really helps with that. It really helps us connect to our higher self, and connect to our higher purpose on this planet, because we've all been put on this planet for a reason, and it's not just to look cute. It's to heal ourselves and to heal the world in whatever aspect of life we are working in. So, what I highly suggest is getting seraphonite if you can find it. I don't have it, so I'm not sure how easy or how accessible it is, but you can always go to Etsy or Amazon because I'm sure you can find it somewhere. So, anyways, seraphonite is a crystal that's connected to angels, and you can put it under your pillow. You can meditate with it, and many people have gotten visions and insights from their spirit guides and angels through doing so. It's also tied to the divine feminine, so it's tied to our emotional nature, our feminine nature, and it allows us to bring that forward. So if you have a hard time expressing your emotions, this is a great stone for you to have. It's a great stone to take into therapy because of that, because sometimes people hold back, and it is tied to the crown chakra. So it opens up your crown chakra. Crown chakra is at the very top of your head, and that is, in touch with angelic communication, spirit guide communication, communicating with your higher self, all of that fun stuff. It's great for healers as well, especially those that are into Reiki and energetic healing, because a lot of that healing comes from the crown and it comes from the heart as well. And it's also great to heal yourself because healers need healing as well. So if you are a healer, I highly suggest getting it. If you are into Kundalini yoga, it is great for that as well because it can activate literally every single chakra and open it up and push you to release, any past residue that is still lingering. So that is it for the crystal of the week, and that is it for today's Starry Eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and to follow me on Starry Eyes Show on Instagram and Twitter to stay up to date on everything under the stars. Bye, guys.